Uh-oh. You hear that?
Get 'em, Tom. Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Time to type to pull up at your house and read off your screen name account. Make it come clean, and even make it call your spouse. So won't you come on out and see what we're talking about? We got you on camera, but first, is anyone in the house? Look, we got your chat logs, we got you by the balls. And when the police pull up, we give them to the law. It's the big homie Tom from Colorado, he on the stroll. Pulling up on pairs from Colorado Pet Patrol. Royce K did it, so you know it gotta slap.
He's got to get the piece out of his pee hole. Hi, hey, Todd. Todd? Yeah? Can I have a little talk with you? My name's Tommy. I'm with Colorado Ped, short for Pedophile Patrol. We have an online group that monitors online chats with adults and minors creating relations. I have to call the police then. Hey, Todd, if I don't talk to you, I got to call the police. I wasn't planning on calling the police. All right, I guess we'll call the police if he's not going to talk. Todd. Todd. If you don't come talk, man, I'm going to have to call the police. I didn't want to do that. I just want to make sure you're not going to do this shit again. If you don't have to talk to us, you can tell us to leave, but I'm going to bring the police right here. You're going to go to jail. Do you understand that? Okay. Okay, just to show you, okay, I know who you are. I know what you were doing, okay? So you can talk to us and be accountable, or I can just have the police come down here and throw your ass in jail.
Yeah, I ended that because I was trying to actually get him.
That's why I'm trying to talk to you.
Yeah, I apologize.
Okay.
I was trying to get him to stop.
To stop?
Yeah. So
Stop what?
Doing that.
Okay.
So, because I was trying to talk to him and tell him, yeah, this is all dangerous.
It's super dangerous, right?
I know. That's
Okay.
why I ended it.
Okay. Well, you ended it because he wouldn't prove to you that he was a 13-year-old. I have the chats from start to finish.
Well, I know.
You told him, listen, no more excuses. You need to prove to me that you're a 13-year-old. You said you liked 13-year-olds, but you could get in a lot of trouble for this. So how did you try to leave? You tried to set up 2 meetings. You didn't show because he wouldn't send you a picture of his penis.
All right. Well, he sent me a face pic or whatever.
Face pic,
but,
yeah.
Yeah, I just told him, look, I'm out of town. And I don't know when I'll be back, and I dropped it that way. In fact, I deleted the phone number and everything.
How come a bunch of times you're like, listen, you need to start talking to me, I'm gonna go away. You wanted
Well,
to
I also told him that, do you know anybody your age?
Yeah.
And he said he knew a Charlie or something,
Yep.
and I told him, we ought to talk to him.
Okay. Do you think you went overboard with this? Because you got all the way sexual. Just so you know, you committed 4 felonies. Sending the dick picture, teaching him sexual acts for your pleasure, all right? Setting up a meet, all right? And the enticement of a minor. You knew he was 13. Actually, when you came over, you're like, listen, man, you're not 55. You look like you're in high school. Are you attracted? I mean, I can show you if you want to see it. We have all, you erased your messages already?
Huh?
Did you already erase your messages?
Yeah.
Okay. But right away, you told him that, right away, you said, you don't look 56. You actually look like you're in high school. So you knew it was a minor, right?
Uh-huh.
Then you guys went onto another site, and then you started, getting super sexual. Right away, you asked him to get in the shower with you. You asked him if you could suck his penis. How are you trying to get rid of somebody that you're trying to invite to your house to suck their penis? You see what I'm saying?
I didn't know he was 13, really, to be honest with you.
You didn't know? Then you said that you got to prove you're not a cop, and if you are a cop, I'm gonna sue you for entrapment. We're not cops, and I don't think you know do you know the definition of entrapment? Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
What's entrapment?
Entrapment?
Yeah.
That is when you are, lured into
A situation that you wouldn't have done, right?
Right.
So were you lured into this situation, or did you create the situation?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Were you lured? Do you want to turn that down so we can talk? We only need like 20 minutes of your time.
I think I was lured because the site set it up.
the site, because he's supposed to be 18 on the site.
Plenty of fish.
But immediately he told you he was 13. Immediately, right?
I was like, my God, why are you here?
And he said, my God, let me see your dick.
Uh-huh.
You didn't say, my God, why are you here? You said, can I see your dick? Do you want to get in the shower and I'll teach you how to be romantic and touch your body? And you tried to get him to put things in his penis. A 13-year-old man, a 7th grader. And what we do, so you're our 284th catch. What we do is we come talk to you guys and make sure this shit doesn't happen again. We have 141 arrests, so we do get arrests. We don't always call the police, but when we do, people go to jail. You know, but I want people that are accountable. The only reason you guys aren't meeting is because he stopped talking to you. That's why.
Yeah, I stopped talking to him too.
Well, but he was the one that stopped talking to you, and then you probably realized I can show you everything, man. I got it from start to finish.
I apologize. I just
You were begging him, please talk to me. You're not responding. Respond to me. So there was never where you wanted him to go away. You did say, if you don't prove to me who you are, I'm gonna leave. Right?
and he still hasn't.
Well, it's a 13-year-old, man. Why?
Yeah.
So if he would have proved it, you like 13-year-olds?
No.
You said you think 13-year-olds should be sexual and learn how to have sex.
That's why I was trying to
Teach them.
trying to get on his good side, for the lack of a better term, to try to see, well, what are you after? And then I was trying to think, go after somebody your age.
So why were you using all the sexual stuff if you weren't into it? I mean, it was terrible. Like, I want to go over these. I'm just trying to give you a chance to be honest, and then I'm going to go over these, and then we're out of your hair. And again, you can tell us to leave, you know, but we'll just give the police a ring. But you never said any of that, you know. You right away in the first message when he said he was 13, you said that doesn't bother me. The 13 doesn't bother me. It's just very dangerous. And then you said, "Can I see your dick?" Then you asked
That's
him.
what I was trying to do. I was like, well, is this for real? You know?
So why would you create felonies to see if it's real? You told him to go jack off and then to eat his sperm. A 13-year-old, man. If you like to eat your sperm and stick paint brushes in your penis, that's your thing. But why teach a little 13-year-old that?
I'm trying to see if he really was 13 years old.
So you were testing him with telling him to stick
Exactly. That's
paintbrushes
the
up
right
his
word,
penis?
testing.
Testing?
Yeah, I wasn't even sure if it was you guys.
Well,
you know,
yeah, you didn't know if it was.
I've heard of the baiting thing. You know,
Baiting? You reached out to us.
the entrapment thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can try to sue us all you want. Good luck with that. I'm telling you what we do. We have attorneys. We have lawyers. We got a pretty decent sized YouTube. We're a small YouTube channel, but we're live on Telemundo, you know, and people are gonna know who you are if you lie. You did not you weren't testing this guy. You set up a meet, and if he would have gave you a penis picture, you would have met him. You told him
Right.
you would have met him. You wanted him to Uber to your house, right? Twice. But then you chickened out because he wouldn't prove that he was a 13-year-old, right?
Right.
But
But
if you-
chickened out, period.
But what you should have, because do you think it's right? Do you really believe 13-year-olds should be having sex with
No.
you? How many 13-year-olds do you talk to?
None.
Just this one?
For one. Like I said, I was concerned.
You were concerned?
Yeah. It was probably, what's the word I'm looking for?
Like, dun, 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 dun,
Probably,
dun, dun, dun.
What's the word I'm looking for? It was probably,
Predatory.
huh?
Predatory, is that
No,
what you're
that's
looking
not
for?
the word.
Oh,
It was probably out of the norm, you know, that I did this, but I was trying to get him to not do this.
so if you're trying to get, it's like this. You're trying to get your neighbor not to create to commit a murder, but you give him a gun and tell him who to kill. Like, it makes no sense. You told the kid, you sent him a penis picture, your dick, to a kid. That's a felony, right? Sending your penis with the ring on it, the one with the ring on it, you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
You want me to show you? You sent that to a 13-year-old. How is that trying to help him? Even if you never met that kid, you were fucking that kid's head up by making him do all these things. And you told him to jack off and try to get caught because it would be a huge, feeling of getting caught. And you told him to fucking eat his own cum. Like, why would you teach? If you're trying to help him, why teach him? And what law degree do you have to teach kids right from wrong? Are you a teacher?
Am I what?
Are you a teacher?
No.
So where do you get your degree to teach these kids? Because you're obviously teaching them wrong. We wouldn't be here if you were helping the kid out. You know, and I'm worried about you doing this prior or again.
You don't have to worry about that.
You're not going to do it again?
Absolutely not.
No.
And not because you're here. I'm just like, why?
Yeah, but why would you go so far? That's what I'm trying to dig into.
Yeah, and that's why I cut it off.
You didn't cut it off. I want to go over these chat logs, okay? I want to go over these chat logs. I wrote some notes. I want to go over these, and we're gonna get out of the way. It's kind of just seeing where you're at. But right away with the 13, tells you you're 13. You were on him about was he cut or uncut, right? Was he whatever you call it, circumcised?
Yeah.
And then he didn't know, like some 13-year-olds wouldn't know, right? And you said, send me a picture of the bottom of your penis.
And that was another thing too. His dialogue didn't seem like a 13-year-old.
So you were really scared that he wasn't a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
So that's why you chickened out.
Not only that, I was trying to test it.
Yeah. What if you tested it and he was absolutely 1,000,000% a 13-year-old?
Oh, I wouldn't have gone through with it. That's why I ended it.
You didn't end it. You didn't end it, Todd.
I wasn't like, yeah, this has gone too far. I'm ending this.
Okay, just so you know, the police don't even want us knocking on your door. It could be dangerous, right? You could be dangerous. It could cause a dangerous situation. They get arrested for just talking, right? But then you get other felonies. So you create 4 felonies. Like I said, when you send a dick picture, you teach them how to jerk off, or you tell them to stick paintbrushes in their pee hole, or you tell him to has he taken showers with his brother and his dad? You want him to do stuff to his brother and his dad?
I was trying to divert all of that from me. Like, that's why I said, go talk to Charlie. I was like, look, you need to go. Do you know anybody your age?
You gave him your cross streets to the area to come over and see you. So if you were just joking, you gave him the cross streets right to your corner. That's how we found you so easy, right?
I didn't give him my apartment number or anything else or my full address.
Right, because he wouldn't prove he was a 13-year-old.
Yeah, I was pretty at that point, sure.
How long did you talk to him for?
I guess it's been a week last time.
How long total did you talk to him?
I'm sorry?
How long did you talk to him total?
I'm sorry.
How long did you talk to this 13-year-old child total? We took the case on Saturday. We made him stop talking to you Saturday. But how long were you talking to him? Was it a week? Was it a month? Was it 2 months?
A couple of weeks.
Couple weeks. So in that couple weeks, why didn't you go away?
I wanted to make sure that he was okay, number one.
So why didn't you?
And that's what I was trying to do.
Did you call the police or anything? Or did you try to talk to his mom or his dad? Did you do
That's
anything?
what I was trying to tell him. I think he needed to talk to his dad more. That's what I was trying to tell him.
You were trying to be like a father figure to him almost?
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of stick your pee-pee in his mouth?
No.
Fathers don't do that. Not good fathers.
No, that's not what I meant.
Do you have kids?
What I meant was, I'm trying to find out if he had a good relationship with his dad. We could talk to him.
Yeah. A lot of times people do that. They try to find out that they don't have a good relationship, so it's easier to groom them and tell them to stick things up there. Do you have kids?
No.
Do you have a husband or a wife?
No.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
We know more about you than you do. What would your boyfriend think that you're doing this?
God, he'd be turned off completely.
He would be pissed, right? Because he doesn't like you talking to 13-year-old. I'm sure. I would hope he doesn't. Does he live here with you too?
Mm-hmm.
He's not here now? Is he here?
No.
Okay. And you told him all the time, do you jack off? Do you jack off? How much do you jack off? Will you jack off? I mean, you're trying to help this kid, but you are pounding him one after another for, please send me a picture. No excuses. Send me a picture. Go jack off and eat it.
It was like
It was like a horny man picking on a little kid.
It was like trying to pull teeth to get him to send pictures. And that's what really was another set off for me. Not only was the dialogue and the pictures and everything, it was like, yeah, I think this is a bait. This is entrapment.
But that makes no sense. So you were there were so many red flags that it wasn't really a child, so you weren't going through it. But if there was no red flags, you would have done it. You would have done it. That's what you said. You even told him, you said, you're not answering my questions fast enough, and even the way you're responding to them, it's too many red flags,
That's just it. There were a lot of red flags, and I was trying to find out more, and that's why I was like ending it.
I wish I would have seen you ended it, because if I would have seen that you ended it, we still would have came. But you told him, promise me, you're never going to shave your pubic hair. Why? Why do you care if he shaves his pubic hair? A 13-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Because when you play with them, you wanted the pubic hair.
No.
No?
I just like, yeah, this is like.
He was evasive on your questions, is what you said.
Yeah, he was evasive. That's a good word.
Yeah,
right.
well, that's what you said. And you said, I need proof pics. No more excuses.
Yeah.
Because
and that's why I was trying to find out if this was a bait.
Why would you put yourself in a chance to lose everything, man? Are you a registered sex offender now?
No.
You would be. Do you realize this case right here would make you a registered sex offender in the state of nationwide? Do you know that? Do you know it's wrong to talk to children like that online, especially when it's a real child? And we don't know. The reason why he stopped messaging you is because we took the case. So we took the phone. We made it stop. You didn't stop. He stopped. Maybe you agreed to the stop because he stopped messaging you and you got scared.
Yeah.
You know, because you just didn't believe he was a 13-year-old.
I didn't know he stopped, to be honest with you. I just told him.
Well, you kept messaging him and he didn't respond, and then you just stopped.
Yeah, I told him that I was out of town, and he said, well, and this was one of the dialogues that kind of set me off, was I said, well, my dad collapsed, I'm flying out of town. And he said, oh no, keep me posted. And I was like, well, 13-year-old wouldn't say that.
He did. He's the one who said it. Again, you're fighting, is he real or is this the police? We're obviously not the police, but that's what you're fighting in your head. We're fighting, you're trying to prove that he's a child so you can be safe with the child. Because you were going to bring him to your house. You were going to take a shower with the child. You were going to do these crazy things and then start shoving shit in his penis, man. That's dangerous, dude. That's dangerous for a 13-year-old.
You know, and that's why I was trying to bring it out. Is this for real or not?
He never said it. You said it. He never once talked sexual. Never. He's never had sex before, right? You were the only person in this conversation that ever talked sexual, ever. And he would even blow it off, and then you're like, you're not even talking to me. I think I'm gonna go, bye. And then the next morning you're like, listen here, Ashton, dun 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 dun. You know, like you just kept going. You know?
Yeah, that's why I said find somebody your age, talk to Charlie.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be
And
telling
then he said, well, you don't want to see me anymore? And I said, no. And then I said...
You said you didn't want to see him no more?
Yeah.
You did not say that.
He said that.
Oh, him? Yeah.
Yeah. But I was like, I'm ending this. That's why I said I'm out of town.
So do you think you did anything wrong?
I'm sorry?
Do you think you did anything wrong?
I think I went a little too far, but I don't, yeah. I think that, I think what I did was have him know that what he is feeling is natural, but he needs to do it with somebody his age.
Why did you say that? Why did you keep going after him then? You were like a fucking horned up dog for a fucking 7th grader. Straight up. Every one of us have read these messages. We were like, we gotta catch you. The way you acted, I don't know if you do that all the time or if that's a regular thing for you, but you were terrible, man. You were terrible. You destroyed a little kid, a little 13-year-old's mind. You shouldn't be doing that shit. That's not your kid. If you're gonna teach a child to do good, why didn't you ask him, hey, can I talk to your mom? Why didn't you call the police if you were that worried about it? Why didn't you call the police? Because you weren't really that worried.
I think I did ask him about his dad, though, didn't I?
Of course you did. They all do. Predators ask because they want broken kids. It's a fact.
No, I wanted to talk to his dad. I was like,
I know. You were asking if his dad was cute. You were asking if his dad took showers with him. You were wondering what dad looked like. And that's not a problem. Dad would be of age. But you can't have a 13-year-old then start telling him he should shower with his little brother? You want him to shower with his little brother to check out his balls, stick shit in his penis? I mean, would that help the little brother? Do you think you're helping a situation?
I don't know what his dynamic was. That was what I was asking.
So if you don't know what his dynamic was, why were you trying to fix a problem you didn't even know if he had? I think it's bullshit, man. I think it's bullshit. Could we call your boyfriend?
Well, he's in Munich.
He's what?
He's in Munich.
What's that?
Munich? That's in Germany. He's been there since day one.
What's that? Yeah, they don't have phones in Germany or what?
I'm sorry?
They don't have phones in Germany?
He does, yeah. Why would you want to call him?
Somebody's got to know what you're out here doing, you know? You're home while he's gone for how many weeks and inviting little kids to your house. Somebody's got to know, man. You know, either them or the police. I mean, it's up to you. But if the police come over, do you think he's going to find out?
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy, man. Look how long this is. And never did you once tell him that you didn't want to meet him. Never once did you tell him you were trying to save him. Never once did you say anything but the fact that you wanted to suck him off, man. A little child. Right here, he says, I'm 13. No worries, please open up to me. I consider myself an easygoing person, so your age, circumcision status is not even a big deal for me. I actually like it. I just want to know a little more. That's all. No worries. Tell me if you like me. You just told you was 13. Are you uncut? Within the first 6 minutes, are you uncut? Please talk to me. I'm really surprised you don't talk about this in school. I mean, you went straight sexual right away. There was no helping him. He didn't say, like, I have a problem. Then he ignored. Look at. So our messages are blue. Look at. It's only you, man. 4 pages in a row. It's only you. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to worry. We're not here to hurt you or nothing. You know, Ashton, dude. I don't hate you. What are you doing? Well, I mean, yeah. It's a little chilly. We're standing outside too. You know. Can you please send me a picture of your cock?
Yeah.
He hasn't even told you.
That's why I was trying to see if he was the real deal.
30 minutes into the conversation. Do you want to have a shower together? I think it's important that you know about affection as well as sex. Please send me a picture of your cock.
That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to...
That's the most important thing to know about, and you should learn that at your age. 13-year-olds shouldn't learn about shit with their cock and sticking shit in their cock, man. Where do you think that's you trying to help him? Where's that you trying to help him?
Well, that's why you
talked to
him in the first place.
You reached out to him. You reached out to him. You said, hey, how you doing? Right away. And then you said, you don't look 55. You look like you're in high school. And he said, I can't tell you my age here. I can give you my number. Boom. Gave you the number. You said, hey, this is Todd from Plenty of Fish. He says, hey, you said, are you uncut? And he said, I don't think you're going to want to know once you realize how old I am. How old are you? I'm 13. Boom. And you were, I don't mind.
Like, that's why I was trying to help or trying to bring it out, because it was like,
dude, if
why
you think you're trying to help, do you help kids often?
Huh?
Do you help kids sometimes?
No. This was actually the first time I came across something like this. I was like, why are you doing this? And I was even trying to find out why Plenty of Fish would allow that.
They won't allow it. They won't allow it. That's why he put 55 on there, right? But,
that's why I asked him if he was...
You knew but we put 55 on there, so you know damn well. And you came off by saying, you don't even look like you look like you're in high school. Is that what you said? So you knew it was a minor. So why'd you talk to him anyway? Why'd you tell him he was sexy anyway? A minor. You liked him, man, and you're not getting it. All I hear from this guy is that he didn't prove to you he was really 13, so you couldn't fuck him. But you wanted to, right? Your head wanted to, right? Your head wanted to. Then why would you say it every single day, all day? Why would you say it?
Yeah, I was just like...
Do you talk to little girls like this?
Oh God, no.
Would you talk to a girl like that? Would you tell her to masturbate and lick her?
No.
Why?
No.
Why? Why? You're not into girls. That's why, right? Right?
No.
But you did it with a 13-year-old boy. You see what I'm saying, man? You gotta acknowledge that you got a fucking problem. This is a problem. If it is your first time, I hope it's your last time.
Definitely the last time.
Typically in 50 years, man, we don't see somebody do this and it's their only time. I don't think you've been taught before, because we haven't looked at your background. We know what you do for work. We've looked up a lot about you. Obviously, that's how we found out where you were. That's how we found out your boyfriend. I know your YouTube videos from 4 and 6 years ago. You know, do you still do YouTube? Are you still on YouTube?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you still do YouTube videos?
Do I still do them?
Yeah. I know you
did too. That's
like 4 and 6 years ago, yeah. You don't have any other ones? All right, man. I mean, it's up to you. I would like you to call your boyfriend. You got anybody else that would make sure that this shit doesn't happen again, or that could tell us that you're not this kind of guy? I mean, you just expect us to just walk away and not turn this into the police, and you're never going to do it again.
Oh, I'm never going to do it again, sir.
Yeah. But do you want to tell his dad and mom that you're sorry? Do you think they would be happy with me just walking away? His mom and dad? Of the person that you tried to teach how to masturbate, tried to have him have a shower with his little brother? You want him to do things with his dad? That's not a good relationship, man.
No, I wouldn't want him to get in trouble too.
You want him to get in trouble?
I said, no, I don't want him to
He can't get in trouble. He's not going to get in trouble. He's in trouble with his parents for being online, talking to an adult,
yeah.
which should happen. But consent is 18 for a reason, because you're an adult. They say. You're the adult, and you pushed this. You should go to jail for that shit, in my opinion, especially when you're not accountable. All I'm hearing, tell me if I'm wrong, guys, all I'm hearing is somebody saying, well, he didn't prove it to me, so I didn't fuck him.
I actually genuinely believe that he doesn't think that it's wrong to have relationships with children, so that's why we're getting the response we're getting. Do you understand that it's a problem to have a sexual relationship with a child?
Absolutely.
So
the reason that is because they are not they are not developed enough.
Right.
mentally.
So you understand that that's a problem, but and that's what you did. So you did a problem, you created a problem, and unfortunately, this isn't really something that you just test the waters with. You don't test something that you're not interested in. If this guy, if let's say that you hit this person up and you said, "Hey, you don't look like you're an old man. What are you?" And they're like, "Oh, I'm actually a 22-year-old girl." You wouldn't have kept talking to her. You would have dropped her. But you kept talking to this boy because you wanted to. You only test things to see if you can do it or if you can't do it. And what we're hearing from you is no accountability. You obviously said the things that you said, but you're trying to act as if it wasn't a
It's something I
problem.
don't want to do, and I think that's
Well,
why you brought it up.
You don't want to do it, but do you like it? You're gonna have to figure that out, because I've never talked to a minor, boy or girl. I have a wife, but you like us, no problem. But I have never talked to a minor. I'm not into minors. Something was exciting you enough to have a full-blown sexual relationship with a 13-year-old child. You need to figure that out. And if you can't figure that out, if you don't believe it's wrong, then
Well, it's very wrong, that's why I ended it.
you didn't end it. You didn't end it. He didn't send you a penis picture, so you didn't want to talk to him no more. And he ended it. He ended it.
How did he end it?
He stopped talking to you because we took his
Right,
phone.
that's what I did that too.
Well, maybe you guys just did it at the same time,
Yeah.
But we took his phone. Or would he be here?
I'm actually relieved that I haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah, because I think you might know it's wrong, but you want it. You wanted it.
It's relieving that the conversation is over because you don't have to fight your feelings anymore. There's no way that you have a conversation like this, 173 pages. I didn't even have enough time to read it. 173 pages of you testing the waters, telling a child that you think is 13 years old all of these sexual things. It's obviously something that's on your mind. And the point that we're bringing here is that if you don't think that you have a problem, you do. You think you don't have a problem, but doing something like this, saying these types of things, that's a problem. And you want to say, "Oh, well, you know what? I'm just going to not do it again." That's not how something like this works. If you're attracted to children, it's an issue that has to be taken care of. Not just, "You know what? I don't think I'm going to do it anymore."
Correct.
What do you suggest?
Well, I mean, you need to figure that out and probably talk to somebody. Even here, man. Again, a 13-year-old. On the last day you guys talked, what is the best thing you like about your penis to a 13-year-old? Do you like that you have a big head? Are the veins pretty visible? Or the pee holes, are they large? Or that you have a curve on your. I mean, everything was about this child's penis, man. You're just not getting that, And I would like somebody to know. I mean, I think your boyfriend should know. Here's the pictures that you sent to him. You sent a penis picture to a child. I mean, how long ago was that picture?
That's not even
20
me.
years? That's not even you?
Yeah, that's not even me.
So why are you sending pictures of other people, man?
But like I said, I thought this was entrapment.
That's you.
Yeah.
So-
That's what I thought, okay, maybe,
So when you thought it was real, you were sending real pictures.
no, I said maybe I could push the envelope on this, see more if this is really
You think the
entrapment.
cops are going to buy this? That's your penis. That's your house.
I know.
Well, see, so the issue really here is we think that this conversation equals you like children, and you say, "No, this conversation just equals me seeing if it's entrapment." We are obviously highly under the impression that you like children because we have proof of it.
179 pages of it.
Do you not think you're attracted to children? Did you have an attraction to this child that you said all this sexual stuff to, that you sent your penis
I
to?
can't say 100% because I didn't meet him.
It doesn't matter, but what you thought and knew he was, the pictures he sent you, the many of them, and the age you liked.
And if you have a sexual attraction to somebody that age, to the point where you can actually bring yourself to not only send your penis, one felony, instruct the minor on how to touch themselves for your own pleasure, another felony, try to lure them to your own place after talking to them sexually, another felony. Screw the felonies. Fuck the law. Don't you think that it's beyond moral limits to want to do something like this? People don't like this.
I agree. It's just that.
And you,
what do
but
think I
but
should
you
do?
you need to figure out the problem. A situation was created because you have a problem. What do you think the problem is? I think the problem is that you like children. So what do you do about that? I don't know. Figure out how to not like children? Well, that's not really a thing, is it? That's not really a thing. We've come to find that you can't really just, you know what? I'm not going to like children anymore. We come to find that finding out what the issue is, accepting the issue, maybe talking with somebody about it. I mean,
Something.
what do you think you're gonna do? Just hide behind your door, not tell anybody, just keep it to yourself, and then
Well, I'm hiding behind my door
hope that
because
you're
it's
never
cold.
gonna like
Well,
children
we're saying when we
again?
first even came, you shut the door on us. You know, basically, you don't want anybody to know about this, right? We're like, let's call your boyfriend. You tried to say you didn't have a boyfriend. I called you out saying, yes, you do have a boyfriend. I knew you had a boyfriend. We already knew you had a boyfriend. You claimed to have a boyfriend in several different departments. So, but you don't want to call him, right? There's nobody we can call. So we just go away and hope that you never do this again. Say in 2 years, a 13-year-old proves themselves to
Oh
you.
God, no.
What if a 13-year-old's out here and proves themselves to you? You let it go this far, I'm pretty sure you... People that don't like kids don't like kids. You know that? People that don't like kids don't find themselves in situations with kids. You have opportunists and you have child predators that are looking for children. You came up and said, you're a child. I know you're a child. You're not 55. Suck my dick. That's a predator. Oh, let's take a shower. And let me suck your dick. Okay, so sorry, I'm saying it wrong. But you wanted to have sexual relationship with a 13-year-old. That you reached out to saying, I know you're not 55. As a matter of fact, you're a high schooler. So you knew that before you reached out, you knew it was a child, and you reached out to that child. I mean, I think you're shaking your head and you're doing all that because you want us to hear it. We walk away, nothing ever happens. I know it. You got to figure out what the fuck's wrong with why you did this, because none of us have ever done this. We don't like children. I don't care if you go for boys. I don't care. Who cares?
Well,
They got to be men.
I totally agree. I mean, children just don't have that.
Here we go again. They
have
don't.
that. And I've had this discussion with people before. I said, like, I can't wrap my head around that.
But you can do it. You can wrap your head around telling a kid to eat his own cum because you like it.
I mean, that's pretty much the whole problem. You know that it's wrong, but you did it anyways. That's like the definition of needing help for a problem. You know it's wrong, you did it anyways.
Do you guys know somebody I can?
But for
You're
what?
on the internet, man. You're on the internet. You can clearly look up, I have a problem. I had a problem with a kid or something. Look up counseling. Talk to a counselor. You got to figure this out. You did this. We're here to expose it. We're here, honestly, mostly, we were here to let the neighbors know they have the 13-year-old daughter right there. Or the neighbor over there that's got the, 7-year-old kid. That's what we're here for. I can kind of give a shit what you do. But I do give a shit that you don't touch kids, And you're not taking anything but, what do you guys want me to do? Okay, because you're caught. I'm sure you're the type of guy, I'm going to sue you. You told him 3 times in that sentence you were going to sue that kid. You were going to sue him and sue him and sue him if he wasn't a 13-year-old kid. Entrapment is a word for law enforcement. Law enforcement. Entrapment would be me as an officer, which I'm not. This is what entrapment would be. Going to you, searching you out, and trying to get you to commit a crime. You searched the child out and committed the crime on your own. The child didn't say, hey, you want to see me stick something in my pee-pee? The child didn't say, you want to take a shower with me, Todd? You did that. So entrapment would be the officer doing something you wouldn't have normally done on your own. This was all you, my friend. So, again, we're just going to have to turn it into law enforcement. That's what we're going to have to do. Because I think you're caught, and you don't like that. But you only left, and I can't prove that, but you only left, we left. We didn't know you left. We stopped, I took his phone. I took it, shut it off, screenshotted everything, got every message, and turned it off.
I could show you my phone and show you I swiped it off.
You swiped
Does
it
that
off?
help?
No, it won't help. You said you erased everything. Did you erase his number? He's not
I
in
don't
your...
want to talk to them anymore.
Do you think that erasing the conversation erases the problem?
No, I just wanted to break ties with them.
Yeah. You know why? Because I think you probably woke up one day and said, fuck, I committed a lot of felonies. I could be in a lot of trouble. He's not proven he's 13. I'm not going to take the risk.
Yeah,
But if he would have proved it, you would have been all over it. because that's what you were exactly saying. Dude, you gave him right there. You gave him right there where he could Uber to. Right the corner.
Even if you could prove that you ended the conversation, that only gives you like this little bit of saying, oh, well, maybe right then Todd wasn't going to invite over a little boy. Before all of that, it doesn't matter if the conversation was deleted or not. It was there. It happened. The words that came out of your, not necessarily mouth, but from your fingers, from your phone, from your brain, the things that you said, doesn't matter. You can't just delete the shit off your phone and the problem goes away. You need to figure out what the issue is. And you're sitting out here asking us, do we know anybody? Do you even know what the issue is? Do you even know what your problem is? Because you're definitely not seeming to admit it. You definitely don't seem to think that you're attracted to children when that's obviously the issue.
Yeah.
So do you want me to call my boy? I mean,
like it. Who is this guy?
he's a friend.
He's a friend. Let's call him. Let's call him. Because you're sending his picture to a 13-year-old. We should call him. Don't you think? That would put some accountability at the fucking television. You're sending pictures of your friend to a 13-year-old that you are asking for sex. I think he should know about that. I'm gonna do a reverse image on this anyways. We didn't because I just assumed it was an old picture of you. But looking at you in person, that's why I said that ain't fucking you. That ain't you. But why don't we call him? Just to let him know that you sent a picture of him to a child. I don't know. I think wouldn't it show a little accountability? A little. And then if you want, you can
Well,
call
if
your
I
boyfriend.
did, are you going to still turn me in?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't want to lie to you and say yes. I didn't plan on it. But I don't think it's you. It's like, well, I'll do these things if you guys let me go. We're not law enforcement. I can't even say you're going to get arrested. But what I can say is I got enough proof in here that shows that you were a pedophile the other day. You were a predator, a child predator. Let's be clear. You were a child predator for a month. But this is sad. I think he would want to know that you're sending his picture. Do you send them to other people?
Yeah, I didn't trust him at the time.
I understand. Do you send that picture to a lot of people you don't trust?
That would be outside the situation.
Not really. I'm just asking, do you send his pictures to everybody?
No,
Would he be okay with you sending pictures to people?
probably not.
I mean, I just wouldn't. It's a little creepy, right? That's all I'm saying, man. You were trying to disguise what you really looked like because you weren't sure if this was a child or not. See, it all goes back to how were you feeling at the time? Did you believe it was a child? Did you not? But you wanted it to be a child because you kept begging for proof so you could rest assured that you weren't going to go to jail and you could have fun with a child. That's what you were doing. And I mean, we got a real pic. We knew who you were, you know? I mean, anybody ever tell you that looks like Ron Jeremy?
I'm sorry?
Anybody ever tell you it looks like Ron Jeremy?
No.
No? I think it does, but...
Only
I
the
would
face.
find
Only
that
the face.
insulting.
Only the
Only
face.
the face.
We'll be
Only-
clear about
Only the
that.
face.
I would be insulted if I was told that.
You don't think that looks like it?
That looks like me tired.
It looks like someone's tired. But I just think that would show a lot of accountability to your friend because we're gonna find him. We're gonna let him know. But I mean, you telling him would make me. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to do it. I just think that's
Well,
crazy that you're sending that to
do
people.
you want me to call my boyfriend and
Sure.
hopefully he'll be home?
You could try. What time is it out there? Is it a big difference in time?
It's 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
What's that?
Here, let's show them the Ron Jeremy picture. What do you guys think? I mean, come on. Yeah, don't fold them. Don't let those unfold.
Well, I don't want them to see the person that's not a fucking criminal.
Yeah, well, or his wiener. Or is his wiener folded up?
Are you fucking kidding me? I couldn't believe that he sent a picture of somebody
Only
else.
the face.
Yeah, only the face. Ron Jeremy's
Yeah.
rocking like a 12-incher or something.
Yeah, I don't think I look anything like him.
Just that picture.
Yeah.
That is you, though, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So all the other ones were you. Just the one you sent wasn't you.
yeah. Like I said, I didn't trust him.
But you already had sent real pictures, so you like backtracked.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, okay, well, let's see how further I could push the envelope. See if he could,
See if I can.
if he what really was
Yeah.
his age.
I know.
It is 10 o'clock there now.
Yeah. 10 o'clock. Still early. I was just wanting to make sure it wasn't like 1 or 2 in the morning. You know.
Yeah,
It
it's,
should be home at 10 o'clock. Wouldn't you think?
uh,
He doesn't go out probably looking for 13-year-olds. I'm sure. Is he on vacation?
no, he's there trying to,
That's fine. I just didn't know if he moved or
no, he's there trying to, get an inheritance unlocked from a bank.
Are you guys have an open relationship? I mean, is that something you guys have?
No.
No. So he'd be mad.
I actually have my, what's it called?
Predator thoughts. Go ahead.
My screen name on Plenty of Fish is Honest Monogamous.
Okay.
So, yeah, and he and I have talked about that, and no, that's open relationship, that's not a thing.
You don't like it?
And that's why I'm saying, you know, that's why we're trying to get him, you know, away from that. Although that.
So if you brought him
too
over
far.
here, if he did come over here and he was 13, and you knew he was 13 because you saw him, you wouldn't have had sex with him, you would have just
If
talked to
he
him?
would, if he knocked on my door, he somehow found my address, sorry, it's cold as hell, I apologize. If he literally showed up at my door, I would tell him to fuck off.
That's sad, man. You have him come all the way here and then tell him to fuck off.
Yeah, but I knew that wasn't gonna happen because I cut it off.
If it wasn't going to happen, why would you put him at your corner? You put him at your corner. So if he got there, all you would have to do is go, right here,
Yeah.
if he was
There's
13.
like 4 other apartment complexes.
Right, but I'm saying that it's literally the corner. If he's at the corner and then he texts you, hey, I'm at the corner, you could be like, all right, stay there, I'm coming. You could have walked out, looked and seen he was 13 or not. I'm saying you set yourself up to really make sure he was 13. It's not good. It's not a good look, man. You're thinking like, yeah, I did. I was my investigation. You created felonies to try to find yourself in a spot sexually with a child. That's what this says.
No, it wasn't the other way around. What were you gonna do? Find out they weren't 13 and
Then
then
what?
continue the? Oh, actually, you're not 13. You know what? Good to go. And,
If I found out he wasn't 13, I'd say, this is what I thought, it was a date.
and you'd quit talking to them.
Oh, yeah.
What do you
Oh
think?
yeah,
What do you
exactly.
think?
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, you
Go
quit
ahead.
talking to him, but
I
since
think-
you found out it was a 13-year-old, you kept fucking talking.
Cooley's got something to say. I know it.
A normal person, thinking person, like, what does it matter that much if someone is 13? Like, if you're not attracted to 13-year-olds, why is it such a mystery? How many banks have you walked into before just to be sure that they're a bank? Passed a note to the teller saying, Shh, give me all the money, just to make sure you've got that money. If you were gonna do nothing with it at the end, it makes no sense. You're full of shit, dude, and your story sucks.
Fucking sucks.
It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And the reason why adults who prey on the most vulnerable in our society are considered worse than murderers is because this kid is, God willing, going to live another 70 years and have to deal with this. Not only what you've already done, but if you meet that child, he's going to have to deal with what you've done for 70 years, Todd.
I have to ask, was this kid really?
Yes.
Real person?
Yes. They're all over. They're all over. Is it ringing or?
No.
They're all over. And you can say it all you want, man. When if the police did look at this or detectives, they would see what we saw. All you wanted was proof. You wanted proof. And you even said, if you give me that proof, you can come on over.
This is why your story makes no sense, because
There is no sense.
clearly you were after this child, and man, you killed somebody and that's it for them. Their story's over, but this kid, he'd be around another 70 years and would be fully affected by what you did to this child. What you've
Mentally,
already
physically.
done to this child.
Yep.
I have to get a jacket, do you mind?
Go ahead. Just only get a jacket, please.
He's gonna go jacket real quick.
Got a jacket, he said. No pins and paintbrushes. Dun, 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 dun.
Sorry, gentlemen, it is cold out.
It is cold.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, we can't pick and choose when we talk to you people. You know, it's 284, we can read through the bullshit pretty easy. Just telling you. You talk just like every other one. And when they get caught, they're like, I really wasn't gonna do it. But you were very consistent. Just prove to me, no more excuses. Make sure I know there's no red flags and you're really a child, because in here, you clearly said you think that young age should learn about sex at that age.
No.
And I think you believe it. Well, from what I'm reading, you're saying no now. When do you think kids should start having sex?
It differs person to
It does.
person.
But what do you think on an average?
On an average,
Yeah.
definitely they're teens.
So it's 13, 14, 15?
13's not a stretch, but I hear the average is like.
It would be a stretch. It would be a stretch for a 13-year-old. You even said it's probably going to be hard to stick something in your pee-pee hole because it's so small, right?
Yeah.
So you know a 13-year-old's going to have a small pee-pee.
Mhm.
It would be a stretch. And would you have sex with an 18-year-old?
Well,
It's not against the law.
right.
So would you do it?
kind of don't want to. Their mentality is.
Better than a 13-year-old, I'm sure.
Well, the last, like 8 years ago, I was with somebody who was 23 years old, and even now the mentality was.
So you would go 10 years younger than that.
It's easier to form a 13-year-old.
Yeah, it is easier to form a 13-year-old. You're absolutely right. And you, would you have dropped him if he wasn't circumcised?
No, I don't think that's an issue.
You were big on that. You were big on that. You were really big on that. I mean, you asked and asked and asked and asked. Take a picture. I gotta see. I gotta see. I gotta see. And he was just like, I don't even know what that is. Just kidding.
That was another red flag. It was like, how do you not know about this?
You keep going back to these red flags. Like, what if there was no red flags? You would have been all over it. But even with the red flags, you committed 4 felonies for sure. But I think we got a 5th one. I don't remember. But so for you to just have all those red flags and still send the dick pic, send a picture of your buddy. Where does your buddy live? Where does he live? Colorado?
Around Cleveland, Ohio, or something like that.
Do you look at child pictures?
Do I look at child pictures?
Like, do you have any child porn on your phone?
No.
No. I'm just asking. You kept asking this person for pictures, so that's child porn, right?
You would have. If that boy would have sent you that picture, you damn straight would have had CP on your phone. So don't be looking like that.
You were begging for it.
Don't be looking like that's
You
a
were
foreign
acting like you were trying
concept,
to help
man.
him. You were like, hey, I'm really trying to help you, kid. I'm trying to help you, kid. You know?
You're 4 out of 6 for what you've already done. If you would have had his picture on your phone, that would have been another felony. And if you would have got him here and raped him, of course,
That would have been rape. You know that would have been rape, right? Because you can't consent as a 13-year-old.
Exactly.
So it's rape, exactly. But you pushed it there, so it's all attempt.
So you didn't do that, obviously. So only 4 is.
Hope
what
to God you never have. But anyway, man, like I said, it's up to you if you want to call. I don't like it. I think you're a liar. You're the scummiest of the scummiest. You guys are, man. I hope you get help for you, because if you help yourself, it's gonna help the children. Because I think you'll take the opportunity. You can call them if you want. I would love to tell them. We're gonna tell them one way or another. If you don't, I just think it shows a lot of accountability. I like it, and it looks much better.
Yeah, you've talked to
Theory
other
called
children.
Rodney.
In my opinion, you've talked to other children.
No, I don't
The
know
way
exactly.
he would get home from school and you demand to know if he put that ring around his wiener, like, and then if he wasn't, you weren't gonna talk to him again, using that as a threat against him. It was disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. As a parent.
Robbie? How you doing, sweetheart? Robbie?
Well, probably have to call again. It sounded like you had a bad connection.
So Munich, and he's on a farm, and it allowed me
gotcha.
to, yeah. I'll try again.
Yeah.
Siri, call Robbie.
When does he come back?
I'm not sure. He's having difficulty getting the inheritance released because he's got to pay taxes on it first.
Yeah. Can't read it.
Hey babe, how you doing? Oh, I'm in a bit of a spot here, and I kind of need to come clean with you. Well, I've been talking to this kid online, and he's 13 years old, and I got some people here who, well, they kind of figured everything out, and they're at my door here now, and they want me to take some accountability for it, and you know me more than anybody else in the world. You know I would never do anything like this, right?
Yeah, so what is it is the problem?
Well, they said I'm talking online with this child, and enticing him and everything,
Send him penis pictures.
sending pics and everything.
Penis pictures.
It's also not what we said, it's what we found out.
And what they found out and everything.
It's not what we're saying, because we're not just making it up. We
Yeah,
found you doing
He
this.
set up 2 meetings with the child, but he never met with the child. But a 13-year-old talking about having sex with them and doing sexy things, and sent penis pictures to this 13-year-old child.
Oh,
We wanted you to know because he said you were the boyfriend, and we figured you should know what your boyfriend's out here doing, trying to meet with our children here in Colorado.
so, but, sweetheart, can you hear that?
It's like he's telling him he, you know,
Robbie,
baked him a cake.
I didn't hear you.
can you hear me?
So, how did you get, yeah, I contact with this guy.
Okay. Well, you know I would never do that,
No,
right?
he's asking questions about what happened.
And he said,
So, well,
I'm sorry.
and how did it say, how did it say you met this guy?
Tell
he
him about
actually
Plenty
sent-
Fish.
He met him on Plenty of Fish, and he sent him the cross streets, told him he wanted to meet with him, and sent him his penis, and told him he wanted to have sex with him. We came over here instead of the child.
What is the 13-year-old guy doing on Plenty of Fish?
Yeah, and that's exactly what I was trying
Right,
to
exactly. Yeah, well, that happens, man. That happens. Kids get on there all the time.
So if you allow your kid who is 13 years old to access the internet and register for Plenty of Fish and talking to someone online,
Correct.
that is not a problem, or this is not the fault of my partner.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll just get it with police.
I don't know if he. I don't know if he
Robbie?
understands.
I don't
Robbie,
think-
Robbie,
Hello?
yeah, Robbie, I'm sorry. Yeah, we figured that out already, but,
Well, the issue was that the kid told you he was 13, and then you sent him your penis. That's the
Right.
problem. So it's not that there was a 13-year-old on the internet. It's that there was a 13-year-old on the internet. He told you he was 13, and then you sent him your penis.
Tell you his age. Let this guy tell you.
Yes.
He said he was
13
13.
the whole time. He never told him a different age but 13. And,
And-
once he said he was 13, Todd said he liked it and wanted to meet with him and sent him penis pictures.
Minute, I'm gonna call you back, okay?
okay, well, but first of all, you,
Give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna call you back.
okay, yeah, but you know I would never do anything.
He sounds like he
You would never. You fucking did it, dude.
You did it.
You already did it.
Not that
You
you
already
would.
did it.
What I meant was, when I said already did it, was meet him.
And it doesn't matter. That's why the law is you can't talk like that to a
Yeah,
child.
but you're sitting here acting like meeting was the crime. Meeting's not the crime. Liking little kids is the fucking crime. Liking little kids, it's a moral crime.
And your boyfriend to say it's not, he probably doesn't understand. He probably doesn't understand that you
son
reached
of a
out to this
bitch.
child.
I see what you did
Well,
to
I'll
me,
explain
man.
it to him when he calls me that.
No, he-
I'm sure you will. You'll be like, well, I don't know. I wasn't really going to do it. You know I don't do this, sweetheart.
You're lying. You're a liar. This is what happens. I was being nice to you. Now you're lying, man. Come on, quit fucking lying.
And you know damn well you're going to tell him a different story. So we're just going to have to give this to people that know. I mean, you got a guy on here that you won't call, that you're sending his pictures to
Well,
a
I
child.
can't call him because I don't know his number.
You don't know his number.
Right.
You don't know your friend's number.
I can find him, that's about as far as it goes.
We'll find him. No big deal. We'll find him. We didn't look because we just thought that'd be crazy that somebody would send somebody else's picture when you already sent your picture. Like if you never sent your picture, that would be understandable. But to send a picture of your friend after you already sent your dick picture, your picture, your picture, your picture, and then your friend, makes no fucking sense. I mean, it makes no sense. So
I think he wanted to see if he would get called out, and if he got called out for it being the wrong picture, to be like, "See, you're a cop."
Yeah,
That's it.
exactly why. I did it.
Exactly.
It's like-
See, he was trying to push the
Dangerous, man.
he was trying to push the bill. He wanted the kid or the cop to stop the conversation because he couldn't stop it himself. He was doing everything he fucking could to get the kid to go the fuck away because he knew that he couldn't do it himself. Damn, dude,
you
seriously?
like kids that bad.
You like kids
Could
so
go away.
fucking badly that you just can't even go away. You do everything in your power.
You could've
Go
blocked
away,
him.
go away, go away. Why don't you go away? Why don't you quit talking to this kid that says he's 13?
Fucking true.
If this was a little 22-year-old girl, no way you'd keep talking to her. You even said it yourself. You wouldn't send her your fucking dick. You wouldn't talk to her like you wanted to fuck her.
Nope.
But since it was a little 13-year-old boy, ooh.
Your head likes it. Stinking thinking, you like it. And you're gonna, and you know damn well you're gonna tell your boyfriend, because your boyfriend's like, oh, kids shouldn't be there. Kids shouldn't be there. He's right. They shouldn't. But when they're there, you shouldn't be taking them. Right? And you knew it was a child. You knew it was a child. You knew before that child ever said a word to you. You said, you are not 55. Matter of fact, you look like you're in high school. What's up?
Well, high school could be 18, I don't know.
It could be. Could be.
Yeah.
But he told you he was 13. So it's
Right.
clearly not an 18, clearly not a 55-year-old, clearly not an adult. So.
And every time we bring stuff up, you keep deflecting it. Well, we're like, you came to this kid because he was young. Well, high school could mean this
Well,
age.
I'll tell you this, I will get help.
For
I don't, I guess the word is pedophilia.
All right, well, the word is you were a fucking predator to a child.
There-
You're gonna let yourself fuck a child.
there's not
That's
really,
what the
there
word
doesn't
is.
need to be a word for it's your own brain, it's your own thinking. What do you think? I don't know. The issue, okay, so the issue is you are able to talk sexually to little kids. You figure out what you do with that fucking problem.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But you're sitting here, but the issue is that you're acting like you don't talk sexually to 13-year-old boys. Like, even if you did, you didn't meet him, so it wasn't a fucking problem. Come on, man.
Question, God, it was cold. Sorry.
Hey, nothing to say about it. Come on.
No, I mean, should I go to an actual psychologist?
Dude, you gotta figure that shit out. You gotta figure it out. We can't, I don't know how to help your problem. Obviously, you liked a child. You gotta figure that out. I don't know what you do. Do you have insurance? Call your insurance and say, hey, I fucking was online with the child and I tried to set up a meeting for sex. Where do I go? I don't know. I don't know. The only thing I know to do is turn this into the Denver police. That's the only thing I know to do. To turn it into the Denver police.
Was there anything I could do to convince you that
Well,
I'm
I mean,
up and up?
honestly, if you tell the police, they're going to believe that you weren't trying to do anything to the child. You were just trying to help the child, right? Right? So you didn't do anything wrong, right?
Well, I tried to deflect him away.
You did not try to deflect nobody. You tried to deflect him to eat his own cum, to stick a paintbrush in his penis, to have sex with his little brother, or to shower with his little brother.
Get caught by his little brother while he's masturbating.
Yeah. Yeah. You wanted to see if he, like, stared at his brother's balls. Like, what the fuck, man? It's not helping a child. I mean, you're putting a child through a serious, fucked up situation.
You haven't
And-
figured it out yet, Todd. The
No.
4 of us standing here have all been affected by this issue, by monsters like you. And we're here to stop it. We don't hang out with people with your problem to know how to fix it. We stop you guys from doing this to other children. That's why we're here.
That's it. That's it. And you're gonna have to answer up to this, man. I think your boyfriend doesn't know, but even then, anybody to be like, well, the 13-year-old shouldn't have been there. Shame on her. No, shame on you. Shame on you. That's why there's consent, because 13-year-olds don't fucking consent with any good.
Well, that's why I said.
And well, that's why you told him to stick things in his penis and to check off, and that you were gonna have showers and sex and bottom time. All that. Come on, man. That's not why you said. All you said. Do you want to read the book? Do you want to refresh your memory?
No.
It's all sex. Let's just do this. We're gonna pick 3 pages. Okay, ready? 1. Send me a real tight close-up of your area on the back of your head of your penis. 1. Ready? 20 pages. 2. It increases blood to the penis head, making it more sensitive, increasing pleasure. Do you like it? Ready? 20 pages. 3. But if you typically don't do it with your friends, something. Oh, if we were to go in the shower together, I was wondering if you have a specific soap or shampoo you use in case you should bring your backpack.
That's 3 random pages.
3
These
random
aren't
pages
marked,
and
they're
all
not
sex.
pre- He just
All
marked 3
sex.
pages.
Pretty fucking disgusting, man. Pretty
These are
fucking
children,
disgusting.
man. We live here. These are our kids. It's not our kids, but these are our kids. The community does not like people hunting our kids.
I don't blame him. That's why I stopped.
There's kids here. You didn't stop shit. There's a kid right there. There's a kid right. When I got here, it was snowing and I saw 2 little girls over there. I mean, I'm sure there's little boys too. They attract you, obviously. They attract you.
Say you say you believe it's wrong, that's why you stopped it, but we've already got to the point of you admitting that you were trying to get the kid to stop it. You were trying to get the kid / cop / whoever you thought it was to end it because you couldn't yourself. We already got to that point. So I mean, why what are we backtracking for? Do you think that what you did was a crime? Like if the cops came and looked at this binder, do you think what you did was a crime? Or do you think that because you didn't meet with him, it's not actually a crime?
I think it's a point of view matter, actually.
I'm done.
So you don't think that talking sexually to a 13-year-old boy,
Over the
to
course of
sending
months.
your fucking penis to a little kid, you don't think that's wrong?
I think that's very wrong.
Then why'd you fucking do it? And why are you saying that it wasn't? The fuck's your issue?
If we're gonna get loud and
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
You guys tell us
Quit
to leave.
fucking lying.
We're gonna wait for the police.
See, here's what happens. You start lying, I get louder. You quit lying, I get quieter.
Well,
So quit fucking lying and all quit yelling.
Yeah, well, I hope you do. I hope you do. But we're gonna also make sure that that your neighbors have the help they need. And
You literally
everybody
just
else.
said that it's a matter of perspective.
That's exactly what you said.
Whether
Point of view.
you said it's matter of point of view, whether somebody should speak sexually to a fucking 13-year-old or
Why,
not.
police here?
Yep.
Good, good. You'll be talking to the police. You're a
Yeah,
scumbag.
tell them it's a matter of fucking perspective. What the fuck is your issue?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You are sorry.
I'm sorry.
Fuck is your problem?
Captain works out today.
Hands out in the pockets, gents.
Motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, you fucking
Shit. Alright. My GoPro's gonna go any minute, so okay. Mine's going. I have a battery. I can change it as soon as
Sorry guys, I
Oh, it's using
can't stand the damn lying.
Yeah,
Yeah, he just went back inside. We told him that you were here and that we were gonna come talk to you, so he just went back in.
Right?
Yeah, just the bottom
left.
unit.
12, yeah. J12.
Well, we're gonna go talk to him, okay? And then we'll
Stand out here.
back out here.
Yeah,
Cool.
no worries.
By a car or something?
We're just right here. The blue car.
We'll be right
No
back.
worries. Will you hold this for a second, buddy? Go ahead. Get them. Sorry.
Now you're all good.
Good timing. You got Cappy Snappy.
I kept looking at you and you're like, no, no, no. And then he looked at me and was like, I think somebody called.
I didn't do it.
Chile, chile.
So, that binder, is that everything?
Everything, yeah, from start to finish. Every message in there for you guys.
I can keep this whole thing?
Yep. The whole thing. He did send, a couple one penis picture, but he also sent a picture of a random guy too, so it was his buddy. And he tried to full blown set up a meeting for sex with a 13-year-old.
Was it you messaging him this whole time?
No,
Who was-
no, we can give you all that information.
Yeah, does anyone have a direct to him?
He was messaging him.
I have no internet.
We'll get it for you.
Are you like the boss?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You got that muted?
Yeah. So a couple things I just told him, he's like, can you make them leave?
Of course. We don't want to ruin cases,
Yeah.
man. We don't, as soon as you guys deal with it, we literally just record them, and as soon as you guys are done, we walk off. So this is our 284th case. We want him to go to prison. We want him to get charged. So we would never jeopardize him. So yeah, as soon as you tell us, we're going to our cars and we're out of here. And we'll hopefully never see him again unless he reaches out to another one of our decoys.
think they
and
care
then
about it right now.
Go straight to you guys. So
All right. Sounds good.
Right.
We're going to get out of here too.
good.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
It's still muted.
Nope.
All right.
Get 'em, Tom. Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Time to type to pull up at your house and read off your screen name account. Make it come clean, and even make it call your spouse. So why don't you come on out and see what we're talking about? We got you on camera, but first, is anyone in the house? Look, we got your chat logs, we got you by the balls. And when the police pull up, we give them to the law. It's the big homie Tom from Colorado, he on the stroll. Pulling up on Bear from Colorado, Bear Patrol. Motherfucking police. Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Nah, we not the police. You can take off at any time, but just know when you do that, the cops gonna be on your line. Come on, you bought booze and lubes and condoms, dude. Even sent dick pics with your face in them too. He came to me, the 12-year-old bundle of joy. Your 51-year-old husband, you desperate boy. And let me guess, guess this is your first time you wasn't gonna do nothing.
I never did anything like this. I would never do anything like this again.
But that ain't what the chat logs say.
You said you didn't care about the age. You said you had your lube and condoms, and you gave me your address, which you gave me your neighbor's address, by the way.
And then we found you, exposed you on YouTube, and now we clown you.
All the fucking police.
Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. What's cake? So you know it got stuck.
I never did. I never did.
All the fucking police. You didn't do it.
No, sir, I know you don't believe me.
You were charged.
I know I was charged because I had got a plea bargain where I said I had oral sex with a 6-year-old boy.
A 6-year-old boy?
Yes, that's what I did. Say.
Smash a like if you think this is fucked up.